And where we landing today, boys? So we're already actually driving. We've been driving for about 2.5 hours now. We have a semi-decent clean truck, and we have the OG Ace Mobile. This thing is going to Kansas City, something like that. I picked it up earlier and went home, took a nap. Now we are on the road ready to go. And guess what, guys? We got this nice and welded. That joint ain't freaking going nowhere. Anyway, we got everything all nice and tidied up. And also, I did a intake swap on the truck, so now it has a ported GT intake and it's got a 87 plus tune. So this thing boogies, like, it woke up the truck so much, like it's freaking insane. Right now MPG is a little bad because it's super windy, and I got the van on there, which is not aerodynamic at all, so it's really pushing me back today. So it's kind of a bad comparison to how it was before, so I'm gonna wait till I get like a regular truck and see what the difference is. Or if it doesn't make too big of a difference, I'm just gonna get it 93 tuned, 93 flex tune. Right now it's on an 87 flex tune also, so I can run the 85, but it's not to its full potential. Plus I got like 700-800 pounds of tools in the bed, and you know, these heavy ass tires, and you know, I take a lot into consideration because this is just a work truck. It's not like a race truck or anything. And 90% of the time I do have the trailer hooked up, so you know, I just wanted it to get that nice low end torque and high, super high RPM shifts, which is like 8,000 RPM. I think this thing revs out to now. It's super crazy. But you know what? I feel comfortable with it because I do the maintenance like clockwork. So I'm not really scared of anything actually happening to the motor and stuff like that. Also, I do have a new logo on my sweater. I got new shirts coming out pretty soon. Just switched it up a little bit. Same concept, just a little different. So those will be available in a couple weeks. Just got to get some things together and it should be good. But now we're back on the road. As you guys can see, my stops are pretty quick, just fuel and go. We have about 5.5 hours to go, but this is a no rush at all job, like nothing at all, not rushing for nothing. So I might even stop and sleep after I drop it off, just because I took a nap, so I feel really well rested right now. So I'm not trying to stop. As faster I could get this truck off the trailer, the better. I'm not bringing anything back because it was kind of last minute. Then we get to go back home and chill out until Friday that I leave back to San Antonio, which is gonna be one hell of a ride, and you guys are gonna join me with it. So that being said, I will see you guys in a bit, probably once I drop this thing off, and we'll go from there. And we have landed. We're all on strap, ready to roll. Let's get this thing unloaded. And honestly, this thing starts right up too. It's not even horrible. It's an absolute cold start. I don't know where the handle is, but I guess it fell off somewhere. Let's see. So we're gonna get this customer his keys and his title, and we will be on our way. Just gotta get the trailer all wrapped up. It's a beautiful day. It's beautifuler than a motherfucker. But look at the slope I'm on too. And you can tell I'm on the slope because the ramps are flat. There's not even like any space underneath. That's pretty dope. Anyways, that's a wrap for this one. I will not be recording on the way back because I'm gonna get a bunch of traffic right now because it is peak traffic hour right now. It's about 7:30 or something like that. So I will see you guys when we get back home. And where have we landed today, boys? So we got the Supra. Look at this thing. Sheesh. This thing is almost ready to get running. Look at that. Pow, chicka, wow, wow. So he's got a couple parts he still got to put on. Back here we have exhaust, some stuff in there. He's got a lot of stuff inside the car. So I just picked it up this morning. I finished my trip yesterday from Kansas City, as you guys know that. So that was quick. I got home like, I forgot, 5 o'clock. Did some maintenance on the truck, then went to sleep. So I woke up this morning about 6 o'clock, picked it up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Now I'm here where he's gonna get it, the rest of the stuff fixed. Well, one of the guys, not necessarily the company, but one of the guys working here is gonna work on it at his house, gonna take it or something. My job was just to bring it closer, and we did that. So today is gonna be a pretty busy day. I have some things to do, but I probably won't be recording. It's work, but not trailer work. I gotta take some parts over that I have from a customer of mine to his box Chevy, and then I gotta take some bumpers and stuff that I have from another box Chevy to T-Mock. So there's not really much to record. So with that being said, this is gonna be a wrap for this video, and I'll see you guys in San Antonio. Where have we landed today, boys? We are at Wild Wing Cafe in Nashville, Tennessee. And we're not really Nashville, we're a little bit east of Nashville. And we got this beautiful Denali. I actually went overkill on the straps this time. So I have all my 4 points like I usually do all the time. Plus these new straps that me and Ace got now. Well, he actually bought them for me for the, you know, the cheaper stuff. Not necessarily cheaper, but easier stuff. So I got total of 8 tie down points on this thing, which is a little overkill. But there's also a little backstory on why I have this plywood strapped to the trailer, because I just got back from San Antonio. I was moving a buddy of mine from Chicago to San Antonio. So what I did was, oh man, I look crusty. What I did was we loaded his truck and then we built the box around here. I'm looking for a picture. So we built, let me see, super Mexican style. I'll put a picture on the next slide just so you guys can see. But I left my house Saturday night, and it is currently Tuesday afternoon, 1:42. Check it out. Tuesday, see right there, 1:42. So I have not been home since Saturday night, which is crazy work. This is by far gonna be the longest that I've been out of state back to back. And you guys know I just got back from El Paso, and that was a 3-day trip. So the fans are on high blast because this thing is hot over here. And honestly, I just put this the way I did because I want to see how well these straps work, like I'm bouncing, stuff like that, because you know I'm in Tennessee, so I go through all those mountains and decline and upcline and stuff, so I want to see how they hold up. But now we get to go find a nice truck stop and bunker down for a couple hours, because my drop off isn't until tomorrow anyways, and even if I do drive straight through, it's going to be too late to drop this thing off.
So he won't see it until Wednesday night, Wednesday morning, probably before he leaves to work. With that being said, that's enough yapping. Let's get this show on the road, and I get to go home. Actually, I'll show you guys the hours on the timer that I set up in here. This one, 52 hours. 52 hours 43 minutes. So hopefully we'll be home in a couple hours, like 10-hour drive back home, and then I will see you guys at the drop off, and we'll go from there. And where we landing today, boys? So we dropped off that Yukon 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago technically, or a day and a half. Drop off went smooth. It was dark, and this was the guy's house, so I didn't want to record anything. Plus, I was cooked, brother. I was 100% cooked. All I wanted to do was get that truck unloaded and get home. But enough of that. Yesterday, I spent all day doing well-needed maintenance to the truck, checking all the suspension, doing the oil change, and then I got 2 tires for the trailer because there were uneven tread wear on it. So usually when I see it go down to a certain point, I just change them out, buy some new ones, and make sure all the bearings are good, make sure the brakes are good, you know, the whole 9. It ends up being a full day thing. Then went to wash the truck and trailer, got an acid wash and stuff, so it's all nice and fresh. We are actually headed to Cameron, Wisconsin. We got about 3.5 hours to go. We left a little bit earlier. It's about a 6-hour drive, I think, give or take, from Chicago up here, and then 6 hours back. So I should be back home tonight, well, technically tomorrow morning around 4 in the morning. So I'm not really sure what my customer wants to do. Maybe he wants to just have me drop it off, or I will go home and then take it in the morning. But obviously that's more work for me. That's 2 hours extra out of my time that I will have to do that. So he just might have to stay up and wait for me unless he wants to get charged. And I could do it for free, but time is money, and lately time has been money, guys. If you're good at something, don't do it for free. It's just the name of the game. I mean, unless you're like filthy rich, by all means go for it. If I was filthy rich, honestly, I think I would transport for pennies on the dollar, because I just love driving. I love meeting the people when I go buy the cars, stuff like that. I love sightseeing. So if I was filthy rich, you guys would get pennies on the dollar price, and I would probably be busy 24/7, because my price would just beat everybody out of the wind. I'm talking like $300 to go to Houston or something crazy like that. That would be, man, that would be fun. But anyways, enough yapping. It's gonna be dark when I pick up this car, so once I get to the gas station, I'll record and talk about it then. Until then, I will see you guys there. And what have we picked up today, boys? So we got this nice clean cutty. Y'all see this? This is some gangster shit right here. It's all original. It's got very, very low miles. It was just recently buffed, I think. But this thing's pretty clean. Clean interior, T-top car. Interior's immaculate. Low key, I'm a little scared with the T-tops. I kind of want to put a soft strap, because I remember with Josue's car, he was driving it and that thing flew off. But I made sure they were all locked. I think he just forgot to lock it. But yeah, look at this thing. Sheesh. Got a nice clean truck, even though it rained. But I guess the soap that they use at that truck wash is pretty decent. It's gonna be raining and snowing on the way back home right now. Let's see how that goes. Should be fun. Yeah, but this thing's a bad mamma jamma. Also,
I think I need wheel bearings because this thing is humming like crazy. So I hope it's the front end. I hope it's not the rear end, because I have to take my boy's truck to Rhode Island Sunday, and it's Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday when I deliver this, because it's already 8 o'clock at night right now. So I'll be driving all night. I wish I had diff fluid, because what I would do is I'd take off the fill and see if it has fluid, and if it's low I could just add some. But if I don't want to open the thing, fluid come out, and then I have no fluid, and everything is closed right now over here. I'm like in the middle of Wisconsin, like far up north, so there's not really anywhere to buy fucking fluid. So I'm just gonna let it rip, tater chip. I mean, it made it back from fucking San Antonio and Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So maybe it's a little low. I don't know. I'll see tomorrow in the morning. I'm not gonna sleep at all until I get this thing figured out, because this right here is my bread and butter, guys. You guys know I got 3 speeds: here, there, gone. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the morning for drop off. It's a little chunky in there.